to say. They wasted another season. They wasted 13 wins. They wasted a home game in the playoffs. They let Kirk Cousins come into the dome and beat them. Dropping dimes and shit. They let another one get away. 13-3. 13 wins. You even went 5-0 without Breeze. And you go play like absolute dog shit today. They played terrible. I mean, we could talk about what happened at the end. The Saints played terrible. Stephen, loss wasn't all on Breeze, bro. The offensive line was atrocious. The only other game this year where Breeze was under that much duress was the Atlanta game. And they lost that one when he was sacked 6 times. I don't know why at the end of the first half they decided to run a play, hurry up and run a play on 3rd down before the 2-minute warning. That's the interception. And Breeze made a terrible decision throwing that ball into double coverage. Will Lutz's missed field goal at the end of the first half is completely 43 yards for a Pro Bowl place kicker. It's completely inexcusable. And then it looks like you're going to tie or take the lead with under 4 minutes to play, and Danielle Hunter strips Drew Brees. Your defense gets the stop you need, and it looks like you're going to go down and have a chance. So 21 seconds left, you're going to clock it, and you have a timeout. 21 seconds, you're going to clock it, and the refs call an illegal shift, which converts to false start, so it comes with a 10-second runoff. I've watched a lot of football in my life, lots of it, as I'm sure many of you. I've seen lots of plays, especially in the NFL, where you have frenetic end-of-game scenarios where teams are spiking the football. And seldom, if ever, do you have 11 grown people completely statuesque. It's similar to on a free throw. You're not supposed to move into the lane until after the ball is shot. And how many times do you see guys start to take that step into the lane? It's a lane violation, but they don't call it. And in that situation, they call it. So it costs you yardage and 10 seconds. I don't have a problem with the play that Sean Payton dialed up, the screen to Kamara. You had the timeout. You're basically just trying to get about 10 yards there. I guess theoretically with 11 seconds, you could have taken a deep shot into the end zone. If Breeze gets sacked, you call a timeout, but the problem is then if Breeze gets sacked, you're talking about a 50-plus yard field goal. So, and then as far as the last play, yeah, he pushed off. Shit, yeah, he pushed off. Full extension pushed off. By definition, that's offensive pass interference. But did you really think the Saints were going to get that call? Come on. Come on. Let me see what y'all are saying. Let's see. Kirk, what's up? Cisco. Cisco, there might not be a team in the NFL that hate more than the 49ers, so I hope y'all get bounced next week. Jeffrey Bone, what's up? Hey, Ray, Andrew Bear, let's see. Cousins for MVP, just kidding, that was brutal to watch. Cousins played well, bro. First time in his life, Kirk Cousins on a big stage, played well. Little sorry-ass Kirk Cousins, dropping dimes to Adam Thielen, converting 3rd and 18s and whatever. Clifford Moore, Sean was too greedy again. When was he greedy? I'm trying to think of when. But that's Terry, another Saints playoff disappointment. That's the problem, bro. I mean, you realize how hard they are to come by, the playoff opportunities. Think back to 06, Peyton Breeze's first year. And yes, I am just sitting in the dark in my bedroom right now. Erica came in a minute ago. She's like, "Are you okay? Sorry. Like, can you give me just 10 minutes? Can you just let me process the fact that the time investment, the emotional investment that we all make into this team, and it just ends like that? You just give me some time to whatever." But that's the problem, man. Like, you realize how hard they are to come by when you put together a 13-win season. But, you can think back to 06. Saints were 10-6, man. 10-6, they were the 2 seed. They got a bye in a home game. 10-6. This team goes 13-3 after playing the wild card round. Whatever. So I guess Minnesota's going to San Francisco, and Green Bay will play the winner of tonight's game. Whatever. Maybe Levi Stadium could just fall into the bay. Those two organizations can go away forever. Spike Sylvester, Dax Jeter, Joe Burrow, Who Dat Nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Burrow ain't coming to the Saints, y'all. Come on, they ain't trading up to get Burrow. You'd have to give up two 1s and 2 2s. There ain't no way they're going to the first pick, and probably more than that as well. Josh Long, Peyton called an awful game. Offensive line was terrible. What you wanted to do? Offensive line was awful today. Drew Brees got annihilated all day. Couldn't run the football. Offensive line sucked. Andrews Pete sucked. Chris Domang need to get younger. Younger where? You got a bunch of young players. Look all over your roster. Ryan Ramchick, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, young guys all over the team. He had 6 guys make All-Pro. 6. 4 first teamers, All-Pro. Then you get bounced at home in the first round. Awful. Brad, largely unpopular opinion. Breeze has been underwhelming in the playoffs the last 10 years. Not every game, but on the whole, a quarterback of his caliber should have more than 1 Super Bowl ring. Brad, that's an awful opinion. That's not just an unpopular opinion. That's an awful opinion. PJ Williams, dude, how about this? Do you want to know what's sad? P-Rob gives up the deep ball to Thielen, and P.J. Williams gives up the touchdown. Kirk Cousins identified his mismatches and exposed you. P-Rob and P.J. Williams. I mean, if Stephon Diggs just beats Marshawn Lattimore, makes an awesome play, okay. But I gotta watch P-Rob give up a lollipop to Adam Thielen. I want to vomit on myself right now. I want to throw up in this chair. Breeze will announce retirement soon? No. Why would he? Just went 13-3. He ain't retiring. Neither is Brady. People who think those two are retiring, get out of here. Breeze had the fumble, came back for OT, still should have played better. He got him to OT. Had a shot to win the game. Heinous. Anyone who's going to say on the shift call, well, he was moving. I'm gonna go like spot shadow every spike the rest. That's gonna be my thing on Twitter now. Every time I see someone spike the football, I'm gonna video and post at NFL officiating. See how many times people are moving at on a snap still. Freaking Vikings. They get pounded at home on Monday Night Football by Green Bay. And then they're going to come here and win. Losers. Jaskran Singh. The INT play call is the reason Breeze is not considered top 10. Jaskran, that doesn't make any sense and might take over for the worst comment so far. The fact that he threw a deep ball in a double coverage on third down. I just hate the fact that they went and ran a play before the 2-minute warning. Whatever. Casey Barnes. Instead of the talk of drafting Joe, might want to draft some DBs. Lattimore is not a lockdown corner, sorry. Well, you're wrong about that. He's a true number one corner. But I wouldn't be opposed to him drafting some DBs. Y'all better watch what you wish for. Not long ago, we would have been lucky to get tickets to a playoff game. That's true. Why wasn't Teddy flagged for being on the field with his helmet off on the fumble return? Because they've made... This isn't college, bro. You can leave the sideline and go celebrate. The whole flipping team does it when they get turnovers and they go do the pose thing in the end zone. Guys come off the bench for that every week. You just can't do it during the play. But he'd already been ruled touchdown at that point. Terry Landry, Benjamin Duck, what's up, dude? Joshkin, your comments are the worst. Like today, I mean, I think we've interacted before. You're a nice enough guy. Your comments are awful today. Saints were never making it to the Super Bowl this year. They were 13-3. Are you kidding me? Like, if you want to talk about the AFC, okay, there's one dominant team in the AFC that nobody's going to beat. And nobody's beating the Ravens. Okay, I get it. The NFC? Freaking 49ers? Green Bay, which is like the wobbliest 2 seed I've ever seen. Like, going into the last weekend, the team that ended up the 1 seed could have been as low as the 5. Like, it's a hodgepodge at the top. To say they weren't going to the Super Bowl is just stupid. Like, the NFC's never... Like, I can't remember the last time the NFC was this wide open. Mark Semino saying it's time to move on from Drew. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing to me. It's amazing how dumb some people are. Well, maybe you're not dumb. It's just a dumb comment. Like, Drew Brees in the month of December threw 15 touchdowns and no interceptions. Like, Tell me where you're just going to happenstance upon another quarterback that's going to be that. Y'all just don't know how good you got it. Didn't play great. They made 2 critical errors today. Was under constant duress. But they also couldn't get off the field on 3rd down against Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins. Guy's a punchline. Scotty said, never thought I'd say this, but I think we're a better road team. They are. Scotty, the last 2 years, it's not even debatable. Your record is what you are. Their only road loss this year was week 2 in L.A. when Breeze got hurt. I mean, they are. The last 2 years, they have been a better road team. Daryl Langless. We mortgaged the future in 2009. 3 lucky games? What are you talking about? Daryl, are you high or do you just not know anything? That's been 10 years. Man, that's dumb. Now, they got into an awful salary cap situation when they were going 7-9 every year. And they got themselves out of that by drafting well, but that's got nothing to do with mortgaging the future in 2009. And to say they were lucky is just stupid. They pounded Arizona in the divisional round, and they deserved to. Arizona. They deserved to beat Minnesota. A great game. They won it. They were at home. They won it. And there was no doubt in the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? Like, that might be. Joskrin Singh, you're off the hook. That guy, what's his name? Daryl Langclose. He's got the new worst comment of the day. Jared Bordelon. Kamara's not an every down running back. Only 1 wide receiver, and the DBs are trash. Plus karma for what Peyton told Joe Brady about LSU. Karma with Joe Brady is the stupidest. You might have the new stupidest. Your comment was good until that part, because that's stupid. Kamara's fine. He just was obviously hurt this year. They do need the wide receiver depth, there's no question. And the DBs aren't trash. Some of them are. Carey, I don't think the PI would have been overturned, but to not review it is further evidence. NFL officials still bitter about the PI rule change. I am sincerely surprised that they didn't review it. I didn't think they'd overturn it. Saints weren't getting that overturned, but should have been reviewed. Oh, God, that's another one. Andrew Robbins. After the blindside block, I lost a lot of investment in this game. I mean, think about how much that changed things. He returns it. It was a 50-yard return. Returned it into Vikings territory. And it gets negated for an illegal blindside block, which moved the ball back inside the 20. And you went 3 and out right there. I mean, those are potential scoring plays that officials are influencing, and that's a problem. Alan Shinett. Matt, I'm emotionally beat too, and feel how you feel. Let's go drink a big glass of milk. I'm not going to drink milk, brother. I'm about to go work out. Oh, Yoga Lattes. I'm going to Yoga Lattes in like 10 minutes. I'm going to go sweat, move my body a little bit, and I'm gonna come home and light a fire and not watch the second NFL game. Probably have a nice glass of whiskey and then go to bed. All right. Whatever. Y'all have a nice day.